Whilst we are in the middle of Q4 right now and seeing some great sales, we do need to bear in mind that there's going to come a point where those sales will start to slow down. So what I want to do today is just look at the historical data charts and show you what you need to be looking for. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name's Emma, this is Destination FBA, and I sell on Amazon via the Amazon FBA program. I mentor people as well, and I upload regular videos to this channel to offer advice and support, especially to those of you that are completely new to selling on Amazon. You can also find me over on Instagram, TikTok, and we have got a great Facebook community as well. So going back to those seasonal goods, it's really important you get the balance right. So you need to have enough stock to see you all the way through that season, but at the same time, you don't want to be buying so much stock that you're left with huge amounts when that season comes to an end. Now, all this is going to do is tie up cash flow, tie up storage space, and potentially cause you cash flow issues further down the line. Now, you need to be carrying out a thorough analysis on every single item you purchase. So you're going to be looking at all the obvious things like the return on investment, profit, the estimated sales, and you want to be taking a look at that competition data as well. Are Amazon on the listing? And if they are, is there any evidence of them sharing the buy box? Now, on this particular item, it does say there's little or no evidence of Amazon sharing the buy box in the last 90 days. So it is an item I would likely steer clear of. So once you've got a clear picture, you found an item that you could profit on, it's always worth taking a look at those historical data charts within BuyBotPro, especially if you're going to invest heavily into one product. You want to know when those sales start to peak and how long that BSR remains low. Now, as soon as you see evidence of that BSR line climbing, this is the point where you probably make the decision to not replenish any more stock and to just sell through anything you've got remaining. Now, this might mean you need to lower your price to compete with others, or you might even need to create a removal order, get that stock back, sell it elsewhere. Ideally, you don't want to end that season with a whole load of stock left that you just can't sell. So if you can't afford to sit on that stock for a whole year, or if that stock's got use by dates, then you may just need to drop that price right down, even if it means all you're getting back is your original investment. So what I'm going to do now is just load into an item, we'll look at those charts, and we'll see what kind of data we're given. So we look at this advent calendar, and we would expect those sales to be really good during November and probably start tapering off as we head through December. So if we just scroll down, I've got these charts set to show me the last 90 days, but what I'm going to do is click where it says all-time 2,966, and we can see straight away that there is a really obvious trend, as we would expect, with those sales always being the highest between October and November time. So what we can do is drag at any point in time, so we can pull this across here, and this just allows us to zoom in, look at all that information in a little bit more detail. Now we've also got this key on the right hand side, so it's all colour coded. You can turn these on and off if you want to. So we've got the FBA price, we can see if Amazon are on the listing, we've got the lowest new, the FBN, the BSR, we've got the buy box, the sales heat map, which shows along the bottom here with red showing intense periods of sales, and we've got the break even as well. So it's this green BSR line here that we are most interested in. So if we follow this downward spike, we can see as we're in September, October, November, those sales really start taking off. Then if we just follow it through, as we get to December, we slowly go through the month, those sales start drying up. Now that last week in November for me would be the crucial point where I really want to be shifting any stock I've got left. Now with advent calendars, that would be pretty obvious, but I just love that this chart is such a great example for showing you how those seasonal periods follow year on year. You have got so much information provided within this software that it just makes the whole process for analysing those deals so much quicker, so much easier. You also get to see all that key data within just a few seconds of analysis, and you can delve into those charts as well. Carrying out a thorough analysis on every single item you buy is a really good way to try and protect yourself, protect your business, and try and limit the number of bad buys you get as well. Now, if something doesn't look right because a huge number of sellers have suddenly dropped off that listing, or if BuyBotPro indicates a possible IP alert, be sure you carry out further due diligence. Now, the last thing you want to be dealing with is an IP complaint. This is going to affect your account health. It could put your account at risk of suspension, and nobody wants suspension at any time of year, but especially not during Q4. So be sure you check all that obvious data along with your competition, your buy box analysis, and those historical data charts as well. Now, if you don't yet have a subscription to BuyBotPro, you can get a 14-day free trial. So you can just sign up, give it a go, see how you get on before you commit any further. Now, I do always tell everyone though that this is my top piece of software. It's the one piece I could not manage my own business without. Now, if you've got any questions at all, any questions in general on sourcing, on the software, please do let me know. Pop a comment below, jump over in our Facebook group. I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. But that is all for me today. So happy sourcing, take care, and I will see you very soon.